welcome back. When have we spent a weekend together? Like, when is the last time we spent just us? Like, no offense to my mom, we were definitely outside. I don't even think I took you on the weekend with us unless you saw the Instagram post. But unless you have been living under a rock, you know that there is smoke and air quality issues all up and through the city. And really, I am learning how to keep moving through the chaos. I don't know how else to say that, but this is something I know that I ran into late last year and we talked about in the Black Beauty roster vlog is like, how do you find and have those moments for yourself, and how do you navigate enjoying things when it is chaotic outside, especially when you had a plan in your mind of how things were supposed to go? Because I definitely have a stacked itinerary of events I plan to take us to, but we're definitely in a play it by ear and doing what feels right. But one thing about me, unless I'm on my deathbed, I'm always going to support my friends. And my girl Eden is speaking at the Creative Mornings event downtown in a couple of hours. So I do need to, one, shower because y'all, I was filming content. It is a trillion degrees outside. And of course, like with this, it's just hot. And I've been sweaty and gross, so I definitely need to shower off. And I want to practice my Painted by Esther look, guys. I think I'm getting very close. So even though my mind is clearly trying to move a mile a minute, there's so many things I'm trying to get done, not just event-wise, but campaign-wise. I want to steal an hour because it does feel like stealing time for myself when I slow down and do my makeup. And that's what we're going to do after I rinse off because, girl, I am is bad. I'm really glad that you cannot smell me because it's bad. Absolutely going to need primer today. When I tell y'all this stuff sticks, hold on, because I literally let my intrusive thoughts win the other day when I was applying this, and I was like, I don't know if you've seen kind of like those overly exaggerated videos when it comes to, I mean, a lot of makeup in general, but I would definitely say e.l.f. primer falls into this as well. And I was like, you know what? Is this really giving what they say and showing it's giving, or is that like, I don't want to say like movie magic, but as you know, sometimes as creators, some people will do some pretty exaggerated things to make something seem like it does something it doesn't. However, the girlies weren't lying. The girlies weren't lying when this actually sticks to your face. So if you were ever unsure, that's like a real thing and why I'm reaching for it today. Because again, it's too hot. Oh, we're gonna need to do something about that. Okay, girl. At least with the matte foundation, it's not like overly cakey and overly noticeable, but I'm definitely gonna have to build up some coverage on that little pimple that's trying to heal itself. My goodness. It's been a minute since my skin has broken out, so I was really appreciating that I didn't have to do like any extra steps to the routine, but it's okay. Just like, yeah, carve that out, baby girl. Baby girl. When I say I think I found my favorite blush combination, so obviously the cream blush from Armani, but then going in with the Just Cavalli Kiko Milani in this, what is this? This is their Fusion Glow Blush in 2. Also a highlighter brush I have found for the technique that I'm going for. Makes it so easy. Like, it's such a big brush, but at the same time it makes sure it's exactly placed where I want it to. Like, look at that. Like, exactly where I want that to be. And then I can easily blend it out. But I have been struggling with finding the right brushes for the job because I feel like the brushes feel too big for my face and then it's too much product in one spot and then blending it out. So I've just found like this, make sure I get exactly where I want to get really pigmented, and then I can go in as I layer, and then just, it's going to be so beautiful because first of all, that shade is gorgeous, but wait till you see it with Kylie Cosmetics blush, which I know, I'm surprised, but her cosmetics are getting the shade that I need in this combo pack. Wait for it. This is her shade Pink Please. It is so perfect if you've been trying to do the Painted by Esther look on my skin tone. And this little BK Beauty brush, like the powder brush for the blushes, y'all. It's like such precision placement. Please look at these two together. One sec. Like, look at how softly that pink just lightens up that little bit of dark, so you're getting that gradient. I have been feeling like the prettiest, girliest. I can't even believe I'm saying that because younger B would literally be like, girl, feeling girly, what? But I have been loving this blush combo. I know it looks really loud now, but trust me, once I blend all this out, because I'm going to do a nice little like light pink under the eye, it look. Sometimes I need that reminder because I probably was going to rush through this, be upset with how my makeup turned out, and you do need to remember to steal little moments for yourself. And this is just, I'm going to come back with a finished look so y'all can see because, baby, trust the process. A huge shout out to the Shea Moisture Edge Gel, first of all. Right, I knew it was like really, really loud when you saw it, but once it's all blended, it's so nice and soft. However, with this weather, Edge Gel is the only way. A lot of you have been asking me how I've been. Gel, okay? Water gel. It is not my nice, usual touchable curls, but baby, when I say it's going to stay in place after I have sweat, been outside, like crisp and clean, that's what I need. I'm not trying to fuss. Edge Gel. Let me go put on my fit. I never do. Oh, yes. Yes, I love when an oldie but goodie outfit still works and you can update it with minimal accessories. I am going with the Valentino Born in Roma Intense because we are networking, we are outside, we want to be leaving an impression, and this top is from Nasty Gal, almost a decade years old at this point. Same with these H&M linen wide leg shorts. I have told y'all this is a wardrobe essential. I mean, I've been sharing and putting y'all on time and time again. I actually had somebody sit there in my comments and say, hey girl, like I never see these items when I'm shopping at these stores. And I'm like, girl, that is exactly what I'm here for, to help you filter, to help you edit, because my goodness, not even in style, but in life, I am just realizing the power of just editing things down to truly what you need. So I have paired this with my Zara sandals. I have my ASOS earrings. The necklace is old fashioned Nova. The rings are the rings are the rings. I'm actually gonna bring a very big bag. I'm tempted to reach for my sail bag, but I want to take some content. I'm gonna bring you along, so I'm gonna have to lug around the tripod and things. How cute, right? Just a little bit of zebra, a little bit of print, which I think is so fun and something that I am still trying to find my comfort level with. I like wearing print. It's understanding how when to incorporate it that doesn't feel clashy, but I think that this literally is gonna look so chic, so easy, because I have to take this from our networking event to the Yacht Rock party, which is outside, riverfront, all the things, and it does look like the smoke is clearing, so it's not as bad as it was, y'all, a couple of days ago. I don't know where you live, please drop it below, but a couple of days ago, I would have been like, yeah, it's not happening, that's not worth it. Like, my health is important to me, y'all. So with that said, I also do like to be on time, so let's get to her event.
Hi everyone, good evening. Thanks for coming to Creative Morning's Evening Edition. My name is Eden. I'm a Filipino-American immigrant filmmaker, very proud to be based here in Detroit. A myth about our industry is that you're gonna make a lot of money. Yes, that or you make a lot of, that would be my main myth, thank you.
can be so easy when it is chaotic, whether it's out of our control or sometimes by our own doing, to slow down and make time and be able to see and be in moments. Like, I don't know about y'all, when I am overwhelmed, I will not lie, the analysis paralysis does get to me, and I will end up doing work that makes me feel productive, even though honestly it's not even anything that actually needs to be done. And I will allow that to rob me sometimes of going to certain experiences or hanging out with friends or even just hopping on a phone call. Like after Eden's event, I was invited to Yacht Rock, which I was honestly on the fence about because of course with the smoke and everything, I was really nervous, as everybody, you know, is like, okay, you know, I did say I was gonna go, I did say I was gonna do some business, but at the same time, you know, the world is literally on fire. Thankfully, Nicole also felt comfortable going. We only stayed for an hour, but it was actually so much fun. They had all different types of music. They had a DJ dock situation. They had a really fun like frozen pool thing. And after on the ride home, I even had time to talk to my brother, which turned into like a 3-hour conversation, and I got to see my nephews and talk to them. And oh my gosh, Jackson, the oldest, is literally so rambunctious and rebellious right now. And Ace, the baby, the brand new baby, he is getting elbow wrinkles and armpit fat, which makes me feel so good. And I was thinking about just how often I will thinking that I need to get so much done because I'm building something, I'm growing something, and it's not exactly at a place where it feels steady all of the time. And in that work chaos, sometimes I will literally just hold myself up in the house, again, just doing things that really are not the work that needs to be done. And I miss sometimes that conversation and that grounding that comes with hanging with your friends or talking to your family, even though you do not always want to hear their snarky remarks or the sassy comments. And sometimes with my family, it is very much a tough love, rub some dirt on it, as we talked about in the last video. But it's also that grounding reminder sometimes, and it may not always lead to joy, but I'm learning that I need those moments just to even bring myself back to a state of at least peace or acceptance with the chaos in the world, but where I'm at and where I'm headed. And with that in mind, I am a little bit sad because the initial plans I had for us tomorrow were going to be so fun, but the smoke and everything, the event ended up getting postponed. I also wanted to take this time that I did gather some resources for those of you who are interested in also donating to help everybody impacted by the wildfires in the description below, because literally so many people, whether it was their homes or just being without certain things and amenities, you know, so if you have a chance to donate or help out where you can, I have linked all that kind of stuff in the resources I found below. So I'm really just taking a moment to appreciate and express gratitude out loud. I know that's something that I write a lot about, but I'm not the best at always saying it out loud, but I'm so glad I was able to show up for my friends. That always just makes me so happy to see the amazing things that they're doing. Eden's brand new project, her self-funded short form movie, her first script in almost a decade. It just made me really proud to be there and support her and just see all that hard work come out, and also just hear about the different community. And of course, creating new memories, trying something new is something I always find joy in that as well. And speaking to my brother really was exactly what I needed to find some peace within the chaos that was today. Because again, like all of these plans were for sure up in the air and I was not entirely sure what we were gonna do in terms of the vlog and everything. So with that in mind, I do have a really fun schedule for us tomorrow. I'm gonna get some sleep and I'll see you in the morning.
How I feel being the one that's tapped into the plug, right? I ain't talking to you in street code. I'm just talking to you like heroes. Standing so tall, I don't see foes. Under pressure, it's really free throws. Meaning the easiest shots, the hardest to take. When you got thoughts on your brain that try to tell you you can't. but I know I can. This is not my plan. I really see God's hands like, be patient, slow motion is motion. Don't be anxious, God got it, we coasting. If he don't tell me to move, then I'm posting. Hold our head to the sky, we not hopeless. Yeah, I've been up, I've been down, I've been up, I've been down, right? But no matter where I go, you will never let me down, right? I've been up, I've been down, I've been up, I've been down, right? Yeah, but no matter where I go, you will never let me down, right?
That rainy night sleep, y'all. I don't know about you. Do you sleep better in the rain? Because I will be out. And sometimes we all can look at rain like, my God, like that's not what I want. That's not what I need. I need perfect, ideal conditions. But that cleanse can be so necessary, not just for you, but obviously with everything going on, it was very much needed to help dissipate the smoke and reset us, and reground us. And I think that's sometimes so important to think about, especially again, as I'm trying to navigate, we're all trying to navigate this chaotic world for the first time. How does that look? And sometimes that is a good night's sleep, and that is getting up and getting into your regular routine and that workout. Y'all, I do not know if you've been doing Mat Pilates by Izzy, but girl, I don't know what move she's just at home coming up with to torture us, but needless to say, the workout was amazing, and I'm so excited because we are meeting with the girls a little bit later today to get outside and go to the Eastern Market, which I feel like I have not taken you to in girl, it's been too long, and I am so sorry because the Eastern Market is literally one of my favorite places to go and explore, and they're having such a fun event tonight. Plus, I like to go out and do a little some and shake it with the girls. Again, yes, again, y'all. I find that so healing for me and so restorative for me. Millennial girlies, like I don't even need to explain it. Like there's something about getting cute, putting on your outfit and being on the dance floor and just letting loose that literally brings me back to me. So I'm about to shower, do some things, and we are going to catch up before we go to the Eastern Market. It's giving whimsical pineapple, y'all. Like, we're gonna be out in Capri. We're gonna be out on the yachts. Yeah, I am so excited, y'all. We are going to the Eastern Market. They're having such a fun vintage pop-up DJ event, and then, of course, a day party at the Skip, which, if you have never experienced Detroit summers and don't understand the hype, the Skip is literally the perfect example I would send anybody who's never seen or just been outside in Detroit to go to really experience true Detroit, in my opinion. So, of course, I have this cutie top from Pretty Little Thing that I have tied up in the back with a hair tie, and the Zara short shorts, because, y'all, it is breaking 100 degrees. I'm glad that the rain has cleared, but the heat is hot, okay? So I wanted something that was going to be super easy. I was, like, not going to worry about sweating in with the Mark Fisher heels as well. I really don't know what bag I want to do, but I do want sunnies. And I'm torn between these ones from Amazon because I feel like they feel a little too sporty versus these. They are probably fake Gucci. I don't know. I found these in a lost and found and I have loved them. And I feel like the orange just is a fun little summery pop with the black too. Yeah, that's the look. That's the look. Because is there nothing better than when the fit comes together from your mind on your body and you're just feeling so good. So good. I'm not going to have to worry about this. I'm going to be able to enjoy the day with Elena. So let me figure out a bag because I don't need to carry a lot, but I do for sure need a hand fan, and I'm for sure also packing some deodorant because, baby, I ain't about to be musty, okay? But let's get that all together, and we are gonna head outside.
Yeah.
They don't come like this in your hometown, y'all, but they do in Detroit. Come on, what? I know I put, oh, you know what? Look, that was so much fun, y'all. These fans, we about to have a time, but I'm not playing. I have deodorant in the car. It's too hot, okay? Don't ever be caught musty. Have deodorant. Uh-oh, snagged it. Always got deodorant up in the car because I'm not about to smell musty at all. Okay, look. So that way you just stay ready. And I also, look, this is how you know I was ready for the heat. I also have wet wipes, okay? Like, I am prepared today. I am not trying to be out here struggle busting. So let's head over to the skip and have us a time.
I guess, okay. Le digo al diablo, dog it out my way. Me tenía preso, pero not today. No, not today. Si tú tienes vida, grita yes, okay. Le digo al diablo, dog it out my way. Me tenía preso, pero not today. No, not today. No way. Esto no lo hago por mí, lo hago por Dios, you know what I mean. Si quieres ser parte del team, estamos todos lados, yeah, that's where I be. Reppin' G-O-D.
Good morning, y'all. If my voice sounds crazy, it's because we had a time last night. It is so hard to like accurately capture a Detroit summer, and y'all know as a millennial, like all we needed was that one good picture, you and the girls looking cute on the booth doing whatever, and then you was locked in the whole rest of the night, like not pulling out your phone for nothing else. Maybe snap one pic with that little cutie you met, but my goodness, y'all, it was. The skip is always undefeated too. Like I said yesterday, if I would direct anybody who's never been to Detroit to ever really experience Detroit summer, I would put you right at the skip, and it did not disappoint. And we are up semi-early because today we have Pilates. That is right, making up for the sins of last night, because baby girl, like, why I thought I could handle a shot at my big age of 34, I do not know, but I'm awake. I'm hydrated. I have on this really cute pink set. This is from Amazon because they did want us to do a cute little pink moment. And I do have on the Vibram 5 toes down. I think this actually looks so cute. Say what you want to say. If you hate the 5 toes, you hate the 5 toes. Like, that is your prerogative. But I actually feel like super cutie in this. Like, actually looking as though I do Pilates on a regular basis. And this isn't just regular Pilates. This is an invite from one of my creator friends, and we are going to be working out at Fabletics over at the Somerset Mall. So it's going to be such a fun morning. Getting to really restore myself, hang with the girls, say hi, kiki, even more, which y'all know I love to do. And I feel like more and more, I'm just so glad that I am working towards building this kind of life, right, where these opportunities more naturally present themselves. I'm not having to hunt like what to do, where to go in ways that feel full. You know what I mean? And it's not perfect by any stretch, y'all, definitely not, but I feel like slowly but surely, what I'm realizing is that honestly, every day is an opportunity to take a step in that direction towards the life you're building. And it can be small. It does not have to be big. It does not have to be grand, but a small step is still a step. And before you know it, you're there. You know what I mean? So speaking of there, let me gather myself because I do not like to be the late friend at all. And let's get to Pilates. Y'all, my legs are on fire, but I absolutely needed that because I don't know about y'all, I find that movement truly it heals me. That's literally all I could say. Like, and even though it is not always fun and it's not always something I'm in the mood to do every single time afterwards, I'm glad I did it. Like, I don't know if there's ever been a workout I've done where I'm like, I regret doing that. I regret how that made me feel. And I thought, since we're back home and freshly showered, I did get some fun packages, so I figured we could share together because it seems like you guys have been really enjoying some of these unboxings. So first up, I did pre-open these so they wouldn't be as chaotic, but there is a lot. Oh, why is there so much? Where is it? Oh, there. Okay. There it is. This is for my booze over at Macy's. They just sent the Just Moi fragrance from Juicy Couture in the intense. You guys know, I feel like, is it just me? I feel like the intense versions smell the best. Like, there's the regular version, but there's something about the intense version that literally just hits you. So I'm really, let me attach this so we can do a true sampling. Like, first of all, look at the bottle. Okay. Now, they want you to feel fancy with this. Just moi. Ooh, already there's some spice to this. This is kind of close to... Oh. Ooh. This is definitely giving grown woman. I'm going to start with that. Like, it's very similar to Rihanna Fenty. Like, if you like that kind of spice, but still a little bit of fruitiness in here. Hold on. I have to see what the notes are because I want to see if I'm smelling this right. I knew it. So the fruitiness I'm smelling is the pear that's in here, and there's also jasmine as well, which I love. It's such a good floral scent with gardenia, and they also have hints of cocoa, but it's that vanilla bourbon with like the cocoa, and I think, I'm sorry, vanilla ambro co-infusion plus sandalwood. Yeah, that makes sense why I'm obsessed. Y'all know I love sandalwood. Y'all know I do love a jasmine and a good like unexpected fruit. So the pear in this, it's not the first thing you smell, but it definitely pops and makes the spice not as spicy with that sandalwood and with the bourbon. Oh yeah. Oh, this gonna be a night out scent. Oh yeah, no, this definitely going. I needed this yesterday, honestly, because while I do love Mugler's pineapple musk, I feel like it was not lingering as long as I wanted it to. Although, I mean, we were outside all night, like literally what, 5 to almost 11 o'clock. Yeah, but I still feel like a fragrance, you should smell it on your clothes at least when you come back home. Like, is that just me? But I think that's my barometer of like, did it last all day for real, for real? Then I did personally pick up some things from ASOS. I have been obsessed and hunting these down and waiting for them to restock. First and foremost, this zebra print open back-ish tank top. How stinking cute is this? Just like as an easy tank top to throw on with anything. Here's what it looks like on the site so that you can really see how that cutout back detail looks, because it is so sickeningly good. And I end up getting this in an extra small, which fits so perfectly because I was a little nervous. My short torso girlies, you already know what I'm about to say. Like where that's going to land, I needed to land in just the right place. And also, not being the biggest boobed girly, the top I needed to make sure was gonna, you know what I mean, like hold the girls as they should. So the extra small was the right choice. I'm really glad with that. And then I also got from Topshop as well. Topshop honestly has been killing it in my opinion on ASOS. This butter yellow zebra tiger, this is more tiger I would say, print tank top with this cute little tie detail and this fun little like front scarf. Here's what it looks like so you can see like how it's supposed to fit. I did get a size medium in this and I actually felt like that was smart because this I didn't need as fitted. I can wear a bra underneath and then layered with like some leggings or with the jeans. And if you're on Instagram, you've already seen how I did style it with my cutie little yellow pants. Yes, like I find that I am trying to improve my non-boring tops. I feel like I have great elevated basics, y'all know. Like me and elevated basic would go together so bad. And the pants, also I have no problem doing colors and patterns and prints. The tops have always just felt a little more challenging for me. So I'm really, really glad with how these look, and I feel like they're gonna be something I can translate through the seasons and also year after year, which obviously if I'm bringing it into my closet, you already know. Like I don't have to explain this to you. And if we can be realistic, y'all, I know it is so hard to constantly be bombarded with like all the things going on in the world, not just the fires, but there's so many other things obviously that we are dealing with in this very, very unprecedented time. But I also do understand, for me, if I am not filled, if I do not take time to make sure that I at least find a grounding, some peace and some joy, I cannot really be present in the way I want to be present in the things I want to be present for, whether that's making time for my community, supporting my girls as they do the amazing, amazing things. Like, I'm still so proud of Eden for that short film that she put on together, funded herself. Like, that's such a big accomplishment, you know what I mean? Especially in that industry and being a woman of color, but also going to different events, like not really trying to stress about like this, that, and the other thing. And I really, 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 really value that that's what I'm starting to prioritize now in my 30s. In my 20s, I definitely was like, it's the grind, I'm gonna get all this money and all of these things. But more and more, even though it sounds so, and I know it's gonna sound so cliche, it is the small moments, it's the people you surround yourself with. Like, those are things that are just not gonna be replaceable for real. Like, especially when you find good people, when you find great events, when you just have that community and that life that you've built, it really does something for you. And I'm just taking a moment again to be grateful out loud, because that is something that I think a lot of us in our practice, it can be so hard. You know what I mean? Because again, like, we can come on here, the girls can come on here and show you their amazing weekends and the events and the bags and all that stuff. But truly, you know that for me, that's really a happy byproduct, you know, of learning how to better show up as myself, learning how to better be in my craft, and really just make sure I'm staying aligned with me and myself. And I think that's the takeaway for the weekend. So thank you so, so much for joining me for the weekend. I'm super curious what most surprised you about Detroit summers, because we be having a time. Like, if you've been watching the last couple of vlogs, you can really see why Detroit summers are as amazing as they are. And if you've made it to this point, you might as well go ahead and boop that follow button and that like button, because you're pretty much picking up what I'm putting down. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.